we got to talk about this really sketchy survey that went out to a bunch of OBGYNs across the United States. We've got 6 reasons why this survey is highly suspicious, and watch to the end to see what you can do about it. The first is the organization behind this survey, the Alliance for Hippocratic Medicine. If you're like, wait, that rings a bell, this is the anti-abortion group that is actively trying to get abortion banned, including the medication abortion pill. So, you know, like super impartial. And as you can see, the survey is all about our attitudes about abortion. I'm so sure they care. The second thing that's weird about this study is it's unclear who's behind it, because you've got the Alliance for Hippocratic Medicine up there. You've got the primary investigator, Dr. Hector Chapa, who is a practicing OBGYN at Texas A&M University. Yet it's got his personal email listed, so it's unclear if it's that organization or the university that's behind this really bad study. The third interesting thing is that the doctor behind it, Dr. Chapa, is the clerkship director for OBGYN, so he's the one who's in charge of all the medical students' OBGYN's education. Great. Because while it's listed on Texas A&M's website that he is a, renowned surgeon, a speaker, a published author, he also used to serve on the board of the American College of OBGYN, the legit organization that represents us, but he left it, and here's why. He was upset that our national meetings were no longer going to be held in states where abortion was banned, and he was big mad about that because I guess he doesn't care that pregnant OBGYNs would be too scared to go there, or that if they're abortion providers, they might be arrested, so he really didn't like that. He was also really big mad that I guess ACOG left Twitter. And that's why he left, because he's really against abortion, which ACOG does support because it's healthcare. I'm sorry, Hector. The fourth thing that's weird about this study, and that's probably the helicopter coming to arrest me, is that we can't tell if it was approved by the IRB or the Institutional Review Board. Anytime you do research that involves interaction with people, it has to pass this review board to say that the questions are ethical, that it's done right, and we can't see that here. Normally that's all over any study that you send out, so that's suspicious. And the fifth thing that's weird about this study is that they said they got this list of people to send it to from ACOG membership, although allegedly since then ACOG has sent a cease and desist telling them to stop. Now I'm sure there'll be more reporting coming out about that, so stay tuned. Lastly, let's talk about the questions themselves, which start out very normal, then veer off into like, what's your gender? Meh, something else. Then they ask questions, about that, asking you like how many abortions you provided. I put in a number. I may have also said that. And this is where it gets super weird. They show the essential Hippocratic Oath, which is just the original form of the Hippocratic Oath, and they want to know if you agree with it. And in that original oath, it said that as a doctor, you would not provide abortion. And guess what? Almost no schools use that version anymore. We use a more modern version because things like physician-assisted suicide and abortion are healthcare, and we have since recognized that from thousands of years ago. But what can you do to help? I mean, it would be a shame if people took the survey and messed up the data set, and it would be a shame if that link was somewhere like in a bio. It's exhausting being an OBGYN in 2025.